Hey friends, it's Hannah at Lily Little Lives. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know about a free printable that I have on the blog. It is for Lent, and it's just a way to keep track of your Lenten resolutions. With Lent coming up this week, it's just a good time to reflect and think about what you're going to give up for Lent, what you're doing for Lent, and my printable is just a way to keep track of it. I know for me, I need to write down everything I'm doing so that I don't forget it, so I remember to do it, and just to have a handy, tangible reminder of what I'm giving up for Lent and what I'm doing for Lent. It's just a good way to keep track of it and then just review it periodically so that you don't forget, or just, if you get off track, you can go back to your printable and look at it and make sure you're doing what you want to do for Lent. So it's just a one-page little free printable that you can just print off and download and either print it out or just have it on your computer. And I will show it to you here on my screen. So here is the printable. I printed it out to show you what it looks like. You can either print it out and hang it somewhere where you can see it, put it in your binder, like if you have a planner with pages in it like I do, like clear pages, you could put it in there. You could also just leave it on your computer and just fill it out as a PDF. But however you do it, it's just a nice way to keep track of your Lenten resolutions, and it's all just on one page, so you can look at it for reference. And I put like 5 different sections on here, so you can either use all the sections or just some of them, just whatever you want to do, it's up to you. I just put a couple different things on here. So first we have what I'm giving up, what I'm going to read, prayers I'm going to say, Lenten activities to do, and virtues to work on. So for me, what this will look like is I'm going to be getting up earlier for Lent. So I'm giving up sleeping in during the week. So that's what I put on the top. And then I'll be using that time to catch up on work and to get some things done before the kids get up, and hopefully go to Mass twice a week during the week while my husband stays home with the kids. So that's kind of all part of my top section there. What I'm going to read is actually this book. It's called Walk in Her Sandals. I read it last year for Lent and really enjoyed it. It's a really great inspirational book about the Passion of Christ and just entering into his passion through the eyes of women. So it's an awesome book for any woman who wants to dive into Lent spiritually this year. You can get it on Amazon. I will link that so you can see the link if you are interested in purchasing a copy for yourself from Amazon. So that will go in my what I'm going to read section. And then prayers I'm going to say, I'm going to try to do the chaplet at 3 o'clock or the 3 o'clock hour every day. And then my morning prayers as well, which is just kind of an ongoing thing. And then Lenten activities to do. I try to go to the Stations of the Cross on Fridays, so I'll probably put that in there. If you're doing something with your family, or if you have different traditions that you do for Lent, you can kind of use that for whatever. Even things like fish fries or, giving donations to the poor or something like that could go in there. And then virtues to work on. I know for me, I'm always working on this, but continuing to work on patience with my kids. So that virtue will go in there, and then I'll probably write down some ideas for how I can do that better, and just little tips to remind myself to be more patient. So there's enough space on this that you can kind of, if you write small, you can add multiple things. You can add, extra tips or hints or reminders to yourself, whatever it takes, whatever you need to help you fulfill your Lenten resolutions. Well, that's about all I have for this video. I hope you'll take a minute to print it out, fill it out, and hang it up, and be ready for an awesome Lent. If you have any great ideas about what you do for Lent or what you're giving up for Lent, I'd love to hear about it. Please just leave me a comment and I'll respond back. Thanks a lot and have a good day. Bye.